request Shri JP Nadda ji to address us and give your margdarshan. Nadda ji, translation is available. If required, we can do.
I'll speak in English if it works. It's all right.
Translation ആവശ്യമുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പറയാം.
Our state president and my colleague, Shri Rajiv Chandrasekhar ji, our very senior leader and in charge of Kerala state, former minister, Shri Prakash Javadekar ji, our co-in charge of Kerala state and my colleague in the Lok Sabha, Srimati Aparajita Sarangi ji, my very senior leader, former president and former governor, Kumnam Rajshekharan ji, my colleague with whom I have worked from my youth days, and the former president, Shri Muralidharan ji, my colleague and my friend from youthful days, Shri P.K. Krishnadas ji, the ex-president, my colleague as a minister in the Modi ji's government, in Indian government, Shri George Korean ji, and my colleague in the Rajya Sabha, recently elected nominated Shri Sadara Master ji, the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, the elected and nominated new members of the office bearers, the members of the executive committee, dear friends from media, print media and electronic media. First of all, my namaskaram to all of you. When I've come to Kollam, it becomes my responsibility to first pay my deep homage and my respects to Anandvallisharam Mahadev Mandir, the Shiva temple of Kollam, and also remember that how this ancient temple has been the place of worship for the people, and I also pay my obeisance to this sacred place. When I'm here, I would also like to pay my condolences for K. Anil Kumarji for his untimely demise, and I pray to God that God may give him strength, peace, and give him place in heaven. I'm coming to Kerala when the new leadership has taken place, and now Rajiv Chandrasekhar ji is the president. I, on behalf of the central leadership, convey through Rajiv Chandrasekhar ji all support and for the success of Kerala BJP, and that is what I would like to say. And I would also like to put on record the efforts undertaken by the former president, my colleague, Shri Surendranji, K. Surendranji, under whose leadership we were able to win the Lok Sabha seat, first seat from Kerala. So I also thank him and put on record his good work which he had done. I'm happy to note that the BJP of Kerala has decided to work hard for the welfare of Kerala, and the Viksit Kerala goal has been put forward before us. I give my sincere good wishes to the Kerala BJP for making Kerala a Viksit Kerala. My good wishes are always done. When I talk about Kerala BJP and when I talk about the All India BJP, I would like to make it very clear that for a long time since independence, the political parties who were at the helm of affairs, namely the Indian National Congress, the Congress Party, and here in Kerala for a long time the left parties also. They believed in the politics of division. They believed in the politics of casteism. They believed in the politics of political appeasement. And they worked on the principles of politics of appeasement and dividing the society. But it was in 2014 when Prime Minister Modi took over the reins of the government of India that the new discipline, the new culture was brought into force, and we developed the program which we call as Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, Sabka Prayas. With this principle, the Bharatiya Janata Party started working under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Modi. And that is the basic difference which we have to understand. He has changed the politics of governance. He has changed the culture of the political parties. He has changed the functioning of the political party. And now the polity of India is the politics of development. And that is how we are here in Kerala also, we are talking about Viksit Kerala, the developed Kerala, that is what we are talking about. I would also like to say that under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Modi, the government, previously before that, there used to be an anti-incumbency. But after Modi coming into power, we heard a new word known as pro-incumbency. And that is because all the policies were centered around pro-people and good governance. Good governance and pro-people, P2G2. And the skill was also taken into consideration, and the speed, scale and skill. All three were taken into consideration. And today we have a government of India under his leadership, which we call as a responsive government. We call it as a responsible government. We call it as an accountable government. We call it a government of report card. This new politics, the new political culture of report card politics came only after Prime Minister Modi took over the reins of the country. That we have to understand. And with that only, previously if you see, it was politics of appeasement, politics of caste, politics of division, vote bank politics. It was only after his coming that in 2014 we see the change in the political culture. And that political culture is that we have a responsible government, it is a responsive government, it is accountable government, it is a government which works for the people, and it is a government with a report card. Whenever we go, any leader who stands and speaks on any forum, he always talks about what development he or she has done. That is the culture which has been developed by Bharatiya Janata Party under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi. And our manifesto, previously you see, manifesto had no meaning. A manifesto used to come and people used to forget, and political parties also used to forget about the manifesto. And after 5 years, the same manifesto used to come with a new cover, with new words, a new jargon of words, and it was again placed before the people. But now, when Bharatiya Janata Party comes forward for any election, manifesto is the mandate on which the Bharatiya Janata Party starts working, and it works accordingly. So this is the difference which we have to understand. Do you need translation? No. Thank you. So, another thing which I would like to say, that all political parties, as a responsible representative of a political party, I am saying this, all political parties, they have lost their ideological ground. Their ideological grounds have been compromised. The lefts are no more the left. The rights are no more the rights. And people who talked about the center stage, they are no more the center stage. And practically, if you see, all political parties are now converting themselves to regional parties. And regional parties are also becoming family parties. This is the trend which we have to understand. But it is only Bharatiya Janata Party, which is an ideological based party, which is a cadre based party, and which has got a mass following. When I say it's a cadre based party, we never compromised on our basics. We never compromise. Many senior leaders are here. Since 1950s, when Jansangh came into inception, when Jansangh came into existence, we had talked about abrogation of Article 370 and to make Jammu Kashmir part and parcel of the Constitution of India. It was in 1953 that Shyama Prasad Mukherjee was arrested. एक देश में दो निशान, दो विधान, दो प्रधान नहीं चलेगा. We had said at that time. We kept on fighting, and it was on 2020, August 5, when the Lok Sabha and the Raj Sabha passed and abrogated Article 350 and 35A was gone, that we have to understand. So we never compromised on ideological grounds. When we said, it was in 1989, in Palampur resolution, we said that we will support Ram Janmabhoomi, Ram Mandir, Ram Lala Mandir. We said in 1989. People used to say it is not going to happen, it's not going to happen. But we all know that in 2024, Bhavya Ram Mandir was made and Prime Minister Modi had inaugurated it. We have been consistent on CAA. We have been consistent on UCC. We have been consistent on triple talaq. Supreme Court had said that we should go away with triple talaq. And you will be astonished to know, I keep on saying everywhere, that we did not have triple talaq in Bangladesh. We did not have triple talaq in Pakistan. We don't have triple talaq in Afghanistan. We don't have triple talaq in Iran. We don't have triple talaq in Indonesia. We don't have triple talaq in Syria. We don't have triple talaq in Iraq. All are Islamic countries and dominated Islamic countries. But they didn't have triple talaq. But we, the secularists in India, were trying to see to it that triple talaq exists in India, and they were doing a lot harm to the Indian women, the Indian Muslim women. But it was Prime Minister Modi who took the decision, and triple talaq was the same way. If I talk about the Waqf Amendment Bill, we all know that the debate took place, and in the debate we all saw to it that how people came with their communal thought process, but it was in the interest of the Muslim community, and so the amendment in the Waqf Board was also brought in 2025 April. So we have never compromised on the ideological ground. We have been the only consistent party, and we should feel proud about it, that it is the only ideological party which has got an ideological base on which it is working. We are the mass-based party. I am happy to share with you that we have 240 MPs in Lok Sabha. We have 102 MPs in Raj Sabha. We have got 1,653 MLAs, and we have got 152 MLCs. We are NDA. As NDA, we rule in 20 states, and in 13, it is Bharatiya Janata Party which is ruling in 13 states with BJP chief ministers. We were able to have hat-trick. Thrice we have won in Haryana and Goa, and twice we have won in Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Tripura, Uttarakhand, Manipur and Assam. And for the past 30 years, we are there in power in Madhya Pradesh and in Gujarat. So this is our track record that we have to understand. When I talk about the cadre-based organization, we have got 140 million membership, We have got 20 million active workers. We have got down the line the cadre till the mandal level. And in 15,000 mandals, we have got a committee which is in force and which is working. So it is an ideological based party, it is a cadre based party, and it has got a mass following. This only we feel proud that it is the Bharatiya Janata Party, world's largest party, political party, which is a lot of new initiatives have been taken by Prime Minister Modi. Recently, you see, the next generation GST tax was brought into force on 22nd of September, the first Pathni of the Navratra, when the next generation tax was implemented. And previously, we all know that before 2017, how tax system used to work. We had entry tax, we had sales tax, we had excise tax, we had VAT tax, we had service tax, and we had commission tax also, which continues in Kerala till date also. And for that, we have to see to it that in the next election, it should be the lotus which should blossom, and we should get rid of it, that we have to win. It was Prime Minister Modi who went for one nation, one tax, and now there are only two slabs. You will be happy to note that 99% items previously taxed at the rate of 12% are now being taxed at the rate of 5%, and 90% of the previously taxed at 28% are now being taxed at 18%. And there are many essential commodities we have got now zero tax, that we have to understand, and we are trying. We also know that the annual income of 12 lakh rupees is not taxable now. So a lot of changes in the new generation GST tax has taken place. Next generation GST tax has taken place. We have gone a long way in the past 11 years, and I'm happy to share that from the 14th largest economy to 11th largest, now we are the fourth largest economy in the world, and very fast we are going to be the third largest economy in the world. We are going forward in that direction. Even the International Monetary Fund says that India's economy is a bright spot. We also know and understand that the World Bank says that despite of the global, India's economy remains strong despite of slow global growth. The global growth is slow, but the Indian economy remains strong. That is what World Bank says. And the retail inflation is lowest in the last 8 years, and that is 1.55% in July 2025. If I talk about the DBT transactions, it has increased by 135 times. And the Jan Aushadhi outlets have saved the common man's 38,000 crore citizens have been benefit out of it. That is what we have to understand. As far as the electronic manufacturing is concerned, it has increased by 6 times. And the mobile phone manufacture, previously we used to import 92% of mobiles. Now India manufactures 98% of mobiles are being manufactured in India, that we have to understand. The toy exports has increased by 40%. And this is how we are now in in the auto market, we are the third largest India has become the third largest market in the world. As far as the annual defense production is concerned, it's all-time high. It is 1.5 lakh crores. And the defense export has reached 23,000 crore rupees, worth 23,000 crore rupees. So this is how the Indian economy has grown. And that impact we also see in Kerala. If I talk about Kerala, sometimes the left government says, what is Modi ji giving? What is Modi ji giving? I am visiting Kerala many times. Today also I came. Whatever development I see in Kerala, it is done none other but by Modi ji, that we have to understand. Any development work which is being done, if you talk about highways, if you talk about railways, if you talk about elevated roads, if you talk about 4 lanes, if we talk about 6 lanes, If you talk about airports, if you talk about electrification of any development work which is being done, any penny which is coming, it is through Modi ji. The government of India is spending in Kerala, that we have to understand. And I would like to put the figures straight, because media is also here. The tax devolution here has increased by 236%. The tax devolution has increased by 236%. In 2014, you had 46,000 crores, and now in 2024, it is 1.5 lakh crores. That is the tax devolution we have to understand. Grants in aid to Kerala, I'm talking only about Kerala, has increased by 460%. In 2014, it was 25,000, now it is 1.4 lakh crores, that we have to understand. The railway investment in Kerala has increased 8 times. And this year in 2025-26, 3,000 crore rupees have been allotted only for railways. Kerala has now 100% railway electrification has taken place in Kerala, that we have to understand. 4 Vande Bharat trains are operational, and Amrit Bharat stations, 35 new stations are coming up in Kerala for Amrit Bharat stations, that we have to understand. And they are world-class railway stations which are coming up, that we have to understand. If I talk about now, the Prime Minister Modi had inaugurated the water metro, that has also started here, which is a gift from the Prime Minister Modi, which we have to understand. And recently, in shipping sector, the infrastructure, the international seaport with the cost of 8,800 crore rupees was also inaugurated by Prime Minister Modi, that we have to understand. As far as the social sector is concerned, the government of India has undertaken to see to it that the people at large in the social sector should be taken care. And for that, if I talk about Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana, if I talk about Ayushman Bharat, although I am sorry to say that as Health Minister I feel sorry that Pradhan Mantri Vay Vandan Yojana is not being implemented by the recent government. I think you will have to wait for the next elections to come. See to it that they go and BJP comes and Vay Vandan Yojana is also there. And I'll tell you, Ayushman Bharat was not implemented in Orissa. The people changed the government, and now in Orissa you have got Ayushman Bharat. Ayushman Bharat was not there in Delhi. It was seen to it that the Delhi government went, and now you have Ayushman Bharat in Delhi. West Bengal does not have Ayushman Bharat. Wait for the time. Next time, Bengal also is going to see to it. And the same way, Vay Vandan Yojana of Ayushman Bharat will be implemented here in Kerala after the next election. That I would like to say. But yes, I talk about Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana. 25% of the Indian population is now above poverty line, which was below poverty line. And here 1 crore 54 lakh people are the beneficiaries here in Kerala, who are getting 5 kg of rice or 5 kg of wheat and 1 kilo of pulses. If I talk about Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, 1,68,000 houses have been sanctioned, although the CPM government, the left-dominated government, has got a partisan approach. They have a partisan approach. I charge the government. They want to give the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana only to their cadre people, only to them, not to the marginal sections of the society, which we call in Hindi as a Bandar Bant. They are doing the Bandar Bant. But still, 1,68,000 people have been benefited out of that. And 4 crore more houses have been sanctioned, 4 crore by the government of India for throughout India. As I said, Ayushman Bharat, 1 crore 10 lakh beneficiaries are there. And if I talk about Pradhan Mantri Jal Jeevan Mission, 22 lakh water tap connections have been given. In Swachhta Abhiyan, 2.5 lakh toilets have been made. So this is all which has been done, and which I am talking about Kerala, which has been done. So if you talk about the social sector, if you talk about other sectors, super specialty blocks have been given, medical colleges have been given. Although I know that there is a question by media about the All Indians of Medical Sciences. Certainly you will be getting All Indians of Medical Sciences, but you will be getting at the right time, at the right place. That we have to understand. If I talk about the role of LDF, if I talk about the role of the UDF, as far as the Congress is concerned, you have seen the 10 years of Government of India's performance, what they did, which type of government we had. It was policy paralysis, it was a government of non-performance, it was a government of appeasement, it was a government of non-development, it was a government of destruction, it was a government of corruption. The same way, here, the LDF has wasted Kerala's energy for the last 10 years. It has gone down the drain. No development has taken place. No development. And I'm sorry to say that it has been a government of corruption, full of corruption. And in corruption, the highest people who are at the helm of affairs, they are involved. Cases are being framed, and they are trying to see to it that they should go scot-free. But I would like to assure, none are going to go scot-free. Action will be taken. That we have to understand. If I talk about the unemployment rate, it's 29% among under 30 people, which is the highest unemployment rate. If I talk about the economic distress, it is because of the poor administration. If I talk about even they were not even, they have even compromised on the issues of national security. And when I say so, I would like to say that the present government was not even able to praise the action taken in Operation Sindoor. They were not able to praise the action taken by Indian Army and the Indian Jawans. That we have to understand. So this is how this government is working. It is a government of corruption, full of corruption. It is a government which is non-performing. It is a government which is trying to create hurdles in the development. And here, whatever development has taken place, it has taken place because of the initiative taken by Prime Minister Modi and the Government of India. That we have to understand. So, dear friends, I am happy that under the leadership of Rajiv Chandrasekharji, the BJP Kerala has decided to go for a Viksit Kerala. We have to go forward. Development is the only way forward, and we believe in development, and we also believe in Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, Sabka Prayas. And when I say so, it is not a slogan. It is in letter and spirit that we implement. It is in letter and spirit that we implement. So, I would urge upon that now the municipal elections are going to take place in near future. We have to work hard, see to it that we win those elections, and then comes the Vidhan Sabha election. I have been in charge of Kerala in 2016. In 2016, I was in charge. Certainly, this time I feel that Kerala will give very good results, and we'll be there in power. You have to make it. You have given me a very patient hearing. Thank you very much, and my best wishes for success of Bharatiya Janata Party, which will be the success of Viksit Kerala, which will be the success of common man of Kerala, and the plight of common man is going to improve. That is what I'd like to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nadda ji, for your